Hi, this is Becky again. I've actually got some sleep last night and I got a shower this morning, and hopefully I won't babble my way through this little presentation. I wish I was more of a newscaster, but I'm not. I'm not a professional speaker. This isn't intended to be professional, it's intended to be informative. So basically, over the next couple days, we are going to start interacting with the pups to start them on the process of molding them into their best self. I wrote that down. It's going to be a progressive process of first introducing them to a pleasurable massage that we as humans can provide. We're the only ones on earth that can give them this much pleasure. Once they realize this pleasure is the best thing on earth, I will be able to apply rules required to receive this pleasure. I'm hoping this will be an educational experience for all that, and hopefully give the viewers a different perspective of what human canine relationships can truly become if you imprint them from birth. So for the next couple days, I'm going to be working with Ellie to kind of increase her trust of me, to let her know I am not going to hurt her puppies. So tonight I'm going to sit in the whelping box. I'm going to give her a really good massage and occasionally go over and get the puppies used to a human touch. Puppies are going to be really reactive because anything that touches them other than human or other than mom, they're going to think you're a predator. And so what I'm going to do is teach them that humans are incredible things to have on their side. After that, okay, so I got to show Ellie that we mean no harm, and I have to flip through my pages here of my notes so I don't babble too much. When we start working with the pups, they're going to start struggling and squirming for fear that we are a predator. As they start feeling the pleasure, their brain switches from a reactive brain for survival purposes to a relaxation and calmness. And one of the things that's really important, so when I start working with the pups, right now all they have is smell to get them to the milk, or to get them to mom, and they feel vibration, and they can feel the vibration of my heart. So if I go in there with a racing heart, lots of anxiety or anything like that, they are going to feel that anxiety and they are going to be reactive and squirming. So what I do is I go into the whelping box. If I have to drink a glass of wine to get me relaxed before I go in, I want to be as relaxed as possible. I'm going to take some deep breaths. I'm going to lower my heart rate. And once my heart rate is lowered, I'm not a predator anymore. And so it's kind of training me to control my heart a little bit, my stresses, and it's training them that I am not a stress factor for them. I am a pleasure factor. At first, I'm going to start working the muscle groups associated with their current levels of stress. A puppy, their neck from holding on to the nipple, their jaw lines, their shoulders from having to crawl and pull themselves is going to be my first focus, because that's where they're going to feel immediately feel the pleasure of my technique. After that, I'm going to start working with their legs, their feet, their ears, their mouth, and all of this is what I consider imprinting a puppy. And imprinting just means that I am exposing them to something that they haven't already been exposed to. They know how to get to mom, they know how to nurse, they know how to cry and everything else. Now I'm going to expose them to something that is going to make them moan and groan and want it more than almost anything other than mama's milk. So by imprinting the puppies at this age, I'm going to just make nail trims a way of life. It's no longer, you know, a wrestling match to get your dogs to hold still so you can nail trim. I flip my puppies over on their back, and then I will do their nail trims, and everything that I do with them from here on out is going to be nothing but pleasure from me. Everything that I do, whether it be a bath, whether it be cleaning their ears, looking at their teeth, being examined by a vet. Everything is going to have a pleasure associated with it and a reward of pleasure with that as well. Going through my notes here. So every day from here on out is going to be a new learning experience. Everything is going to have a progressive nature to it. And once you'll see throughout the next 8 weeks how teaching them, I'm going to say imprinting them for all these activities that they're going to face in life, because they've been exposed to it before they were 8 weeks old. Anything that they encounter out there isn't going to be fearful. So if all goes well, and we don't have any more drop cam interruptions with our internet and different things, tonight about 7 o'clock, I'm going to start working with Ellie. And then we're going to hopefully be able to record the entire section using the drop cam. We have currently turned off the voice portion of the drop cam because Steve and I can get into some pretty strange conversations that don't have anything to do with puppies. And so we're only going to turn the voice on, the voice on the camera on when we are going to be doing a session. So if all goes well and we have the connection that we need, hopefully you'll be able to see the importance of imprinting to, what's my little quote here, molding a puppy into your highest expectations. And that's my goal here, and hopefully you'll follow us over the next 8 weeks, and hopefully I get a little bit better at creating these videos. These videos are for you. They're not for me. I already know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna share with you what I have found to be the easiest way to raise a puppy, so you don't have to face the problems of nail trims, of potty training, of all the other things that are associated with having a new puppy, and as they get older, some of the problems that they experience with that. So I hope you join us tonight. The camera's going to be on, and we'll about 7 o'clock Pacific time, and we'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.